want to be as a
Dajah Nicole. This Dajah Nicole. You tuned into the hottest in the city. Nice smile and the light up the city. She got lifestyle, new hoes, she the realest.
Hi besties, welcome to my YouTube channel, Dajah Nicole, and I hope you're having a nice and lovely day today. So in today's video, it's going to be a chill with me type of video. I saw these like on YouTube and I just thought it was like very cool and also aesthetically pleasing, so I was like, why not? And I decided to do this a evening like chill with me because I wanted to do like it in the evening and just a whole day of chill with me. So yeah, so I did some things before recording this video. I did some cleaning, I went shopping, this and that. But I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. We are almost at 900 subscribers. So let's get to 900 subscribers so we can get to 1,000 subscribers. What else? Follow my social media. That will be here on the screen and in the description box down below. And if you have any video ideas, please put them down in the description. Not description. Please put them down in the comments down below. But yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all me recording and editing my podcast episode, making a post for it as well, also doing some reading, eating dinner, watching Queen Charlotte because I am now starting watching that. And I don't really like TV, but I really love the Bridgerton series. I started on season 2 of the Bridgerton, but I need to finish that. But I was like, let me watch Queen Charlotte, and I'm liking it so far. So I'm watching that, so you're gonna see me do that. I'm gonna also do some homework and maybe some yoga just to move my body, even though I'm on my cycle. So I'm not gonna work out. I'm not even gonna do a home workout. I'm just gonna probably do some yoga because that helps, and some other things. But let's just get onto this video. I have to put my flowers that I bought myself today in some water, so you're gonna see me do that. I bought me some tulips and roses, so I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. But let's just get on to this chill day with me, and yeah. Okay besties, so the next thing I'm going to do, I just put my flowers in the vase as you can see and as you saw, and I'm going to read 10 pages of The Mountain Is You. This is actually a good book. I have seen this book all over Instagram and TikTok, and it's all about self-sabotage, which I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes because I don't know when to take a break, or I let people like walk over me, and I kind of sometimes don't know when I'm okay and stuff. So like I deal with my own, you know, things here and there. So yes, I don't know what book I'm gonna read next, but I have to order it. But I'm almost done with it. I'm just gonna read 10 pages. So you're gonna see me read this book. But so far, I hope that you like this video. But yeah, let's just get on to reading. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you like close look up on my podcast, like podcasting equipment. But I'm about to record my podcast episode 30 on my laptop, and I use a platform called Audacity, a software called Audacity to record it, and then I upload that to Anchor, and then do that. And Anchor only distributes to Spotify. If you do, for the people who are new to podcasting and want to start podcasting and creating your own podcast, if you want to have your podcast on Apple Podcasts, you have to pay $20 a year every year to have your podcast on Apple. So yeah, it's not $20 per month, it's $20 per year. So I feel like that's a good deal, especially if you want to be legit. For some reason, because I feel like a lot of podcasts is on Apple Podcasts, and a lot of people do have iPhones and like listening to podcasts on Apple Podcasts more than Spotify. But I do have my podcast on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts, not Apple Music, but Apple Podcasts, and also iHeartRadio, and season 2 will soon be on YouTube. So I'll put actually a link to that in the description box. I don't know if I did it for the last video, but it will be in the link in the description box for that YouTube channel. I'm actually planning to do a cover art photo shoot in my home to change my podcast. So yeah, so this is my podcast setup. I do my podcast on the floor just because it is better and I feel comfortable. And mostly when I do my video podcast for season 2 and the other seasons so on, I will be doing it on the floor as well. So yeah, so I do it somewhere else, or I might just do it on my bed as well. So yeah, but I have this dynamic microphone which I got off of Amazon. I was so happy when I got this. I'm gonna show you what microphone I started off. So this is my old camera case that I use for my camera that I record, but I got a pink one, so I use this for my podcast and other types of cords. So this is the cord to plug up into this. But into the microphone, I used to actually record my podcast episodes all on my phone on the voice memo app. It's not the best, but if you're starting out, you can also use your phone and voice memos. And I got this microphone off of Amazon because I was going to start making YouTube videos on my phone when I thought about making a YouTube channel last year, or actually late 2021, but I didn't. But I did start using this, and I would say it does sound great. For a beginner, you can use this, or you can like get the plug-in headphones and use the mic for that if you want to start off on your phone. But yeah, you can just get this off of Amazon. If I'm correct, I paid, I think $30 something for this, maybe 40. It's not that bad. It could be less because Amazon's always having deals on the things that I buy. But they always having deals. But I'm just saying, I used that, and this is the brand. I might sell this. I might not. I don't know. But I need to go get something. Hold on. So I had to go get something. So this, like I said, I started with the microphone in here, and now I moved up to this. I am planning to get a longer stand for this microphone, but I do unscrew it, and I am going to unscrew it because sometimes holding it just without the stand, it helps, but this is just an aesthetic. And then I found these pink headphones. It is actually recommended if you're going to record your podcast with a dynamic microphone. That's what this is called. You need studio headphones, and I got these off of Amazon. I think I actually do a Amazon like storefront. Now there's all this to my Amazon storefront as like a podcast must-have. But I got these off of Amazon. They're pink. Of course, they gotta be pink. The reason why you want these type of headphones than regular type of headphones, because most, like for dynamic microphone, you will need this. I forgot what this is called, so I'll probably put the name on the screen. But this was kind of pricey for just one mic input. For 2 mic inputs, it is in the hundreds, and it can go to 300s. But this was the cheapest one I found, and they don't have a lot of these on Amazon. So, but you would need this. So I'm going to show you how I set it up. So, and then because MacBooks don't have a USB port, I got my adapter. And the reason why I moved my rug to the side, because when I plug this adapter in, it will unplug. Like, it just won't stay in, and my rug is just, it's better to have it on a complete flat surface. So I'm going to plug this up and then show y'all what software I use. So yeah, let's just get this on. And you want to plug in your microphone before you open the software. So yeah. Okay, so this is my podcast setup. When I am recording, I have my little, like, everything plugged in to my headphones. My mic is off the stand for a reason, because sometimes I don't want to like hold it. But yes, and then the app that I'm using is called Audacity. I'm using the app called Audacity. But yes, this is my podcast setup, and now let's record the last episode of season 1 for my podcast, You Against You podcast, and I'm gonna show you what it's about, because I took notes, and sometimes I do take notes for my podcast, sometimes I don't take notes and just go on what I know and want to go off like through my head and off my heart and all that. That didn't sound right, but you know what I'm trying to say. But if it can focus, okay, so it's focusing. But episode 30 is all about habits that you should do this summer. But let's just record today's episode. Well, tomorrow episode, not today, but tomorrow's episode, and I'm gonna show you how I edit. It's actually so easy to edit on Audacity, and how to upload on Anchor for Spotify and Apple for Spotify. And I actually had to use my other computer to upload it for on Apple, just because it's really hard to download audio on MacBooks. So yeah. Hi guys, hi besties. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is the last episode of season 1 of my podcast, You Against You podcast. And to be honest, I'm so happy that I started this podcast and that I have inspired people. It could be a small number, but don't let the small numbers or the small amount of people that you impact on giving up on your dreams. Because if you keep working hard on your dreams, you're going to make it. Just don't quit, because once you quit, you're gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities. But in today's episode number 30, it's going to be all about how to become the better you this summer and the habits that you should be doing. But before I start today's episode, besties, hi, my name is Dajah Nicole. I am the host of You Against You podcast, and let's just get on to episode 30 that is titled Habits to Do to Become a Better Version of You this summer of 2023. But let's just get on to today's episode. And also, before I start, remember that I do have a group chat, so that will be in the show notes, so go add yourself. I don't have no one in there yet, but once I do, I want to speak to y'all, talk to y'all, network with y'all, so go add yourself and let's be friends, because you never know who can change your life for the better. And also remember that soon season 2 and all the seasons after that will be on YouTube, so the link to the YouTube channel of this podcast will also be in the show notes as well, plus my personal and podcast, Instagram You Against You podcast will be in the show notes as well. But let's just get on to the last episode of season 1 of You Against You podcast, which is titled Habits That You Should Do to Make This Summer You. Actually, I don't know why my phone is not working. Sometimes technology can be slow, right? But I just butchered my title. But let's just get on to episode 30. Habits to do to become a better version of you this summer. So let's go. Okay, we want to start right there. So summer is around the corner, right? We're about to be in the month of June. It is May 29th. We got 2 more days in this month, and summer don't start until June 20th. So you still have some time, people, to create habits for yourself to make summer your summer. So what should you do to make this summer 2023, not summer 23, but summer 2023, to make it your summer? What habits should you drop? What recipes should you try? Should you travel? What books should you read? All of those things. But this guide is for you. This is going to be a guide for everyone. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, if you want to make summer you for you and make it your summer and make it a better version for yourself, you want to ask yourself who you want to be as a person this summer. And a lot of people don't know who they should be. A lot of people don't know what type of person that they want to be. They just feel like they should be anything or everyone or just somebody else. But yes, we need inspiration through YouTube, through TikTok, through Pinterest. But who do you want to be? I always ask myself, what is Dajah next couple of weeks is going to be like than Dajah today? So you want to ask yourself, like I said, summer is in a couple of weeks. So you want to ask yourself who you want to be. What are you going to do this summer? Are you you never know who can change your life for the better. And also remember that soon season 2 and all the seasons after that will be on YouTube, so the link to the YouTube channel of this podcast will also be in the show notes as well, plus my personal and podcast, Instagram You Against You podcast will be in the show notes as well. But let's just get on to the last episode of season 1 of You Against You podcast, which is titled Habits That You Should Do to Make This Summer You. Actually, I don't know why my phone is not working. You know, sometimes technology can be slow, right? But I just butchered my title. But let's just get on to episode 30. Habits to do to become a better version of you this summer. So let's go. So summer is around the corner, right? We're about to be in the month of June. It is May 29th. We got 2 more days in this month, and summer don't start until June 20th. So you still have some time, people, to create habits for yourself to make summer your summer. So what should you do to make this summer 2023, not summer 23, but summer 2023, to make it your summer? What habits should you drop? What recipes should you try? Should you travel? What books should you read? All of those things. But this guide is for you. This is going to be a guide for everyone. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, if you want Okay, so I'm actually going to finish editing this podcast on my other laptop. good thing I had 2 laptops, because sometimes one laptop wants to be slow and the other laptop wants to be fast. So I'm gonna go get my Surface Pro, which I use for school, and then after I finish editing that and copying what I need to copy and type what I need to type, and then I'm gonna save it, download it on that computer, post it on Apple Podcasts. So like I said, if you are a podcaster and you have a podcast and it's just audio and you want to have your podcast on Apple Podcasts, listen to me. If you want to have your podcast on Apple Podcasts, you have to pay an annual fee, just annual, not monthly, annual, so yearly fee of $20 every year to have your podcast on Apple. It is actually a good price to have your podcast on Apple, because a lot of people do listen to podcasts on Apple than Spotify, and vice versa. It is actually good to have your podcast on both platforms, especially with Apple, when people can leave you reviews and star ratings, so both star ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts. So that's why you should have your podcast on Apple Podcasts. And with Spotify Podcasts, you can have people interact with your episodes by having polls or questions, and then they can answer that, so a Q&A or a poll. Sometimes I do that probably like for one episode, and they can only leave a rating. But yeah, so if you didn't know that, now you know that now. But I'm going to finish editing this podcast, upload it for tomorrow, and then I'm going to eat some spaghetti. I actually have my food on my dresser, so I'm gonna do some quick, and then we're gonna eat and watch Bridgerton, Charlotte, Queen Charlotte, and then after that, what the heck I'm doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do homework. Probably like 3 or 4 assignments, maybe 5, or just all. It just depends, because I have to do 2 homeworks for 2 classes. Let's do on Sundays. So, yeah, but let's just finish editing this podcast episode and let's eat, because I'm hungry. Okay, besties, so I'm actually going to finish watching Queen Charlotte and eating this ice cream chocolate pop. It is coconut milk, and I believe it's dairy free. I know that, and this brand is so good. So if you're vegan and you're looking like for vegan friendly ice cream, I would check out So Delicious dairy free ice cream. It is so good. So yeah, but I'm gonna finish Queen Charlotte, well, this episode, and eat this. Then after this, I'm going to probably change in my pajamas, and y'all gonna see me in my pajamas, and I'm gonna do homework. And then after I do some homework, I am going to close down the video. So yeah, but I'm hoping that you like this video so far. So yeah, wait, before I close down the video, I'm gonna show you how I make my Instagram post that goes with my podcast episodes. So I'm gonna show you that and making it on Canva using my MacBook, because I like using Canva on my MacBook. And then I'm gonna close down this video. So it's gonna be homework, then that, and then closing down the video. And yeah, but so far I hope that you like this video, and yeah, I will pick it up after I'm done eating this ice cream pop. Okay, so I fell asleep last night and I just forgot to close down this video. So yeah, it's the next day. But I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so every time I post a video, you will be notified. And follow me on my social medias. That'll be in the description box down below. And if you have any video ideas, please put them in the comments down below. I feel like this summer would be a good summer. I have a challenge that I'm doing with my brothers next week, so stay tuned for that video. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will find out on Monday or Tuesday what the challenge is. But I hope that you like this video, and I love y'all. And remember to always go towards your goals. Do not give up, because once you give up, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities. But bye, guys.
It's Dajah Nicole. This Dajah Nicole. You tuned in to the hottest in the city. Nice smile, need to light up a city. She got life.